Hello everybody and welcome back. Kdocrock here, and we are celebrating 115 Day. That is right, it is that time of year again, Zombies fans. So happy 115 Day to you all. We're covering the blog post on Treyarch's Twitter that they had sent out today, giving us some more insight into what's coming in Zombies. And the image they're showing here reminds me of the chamber in D Machina where we captured the two Megaton bombers that we split. But that is not going to be the case, as you'll see a little later on. January 15th is upon us once again, and we've got plenty to celebrate with the Zombies community. For those unfamiliar, January 15th or 115 Day is a special time when we take a moment to share a preview of what's to come in Zombies, showcase some of our favorite creations from the community, and throw in a little double XP to top it all off. This year, we decided to kick off the festivities a little earlier than usual with the launch of our first ever Zombies Free Access Week, new cranked mode, the addition of Onslaught Raid, and support for the new Wakizashi Sword and Zombies. But that wasn't all. FirebaseZ unveiled. Yesterday, we revealed the title and release date for the next chapter in the Dark Ether story, FirebaseZ. Will arrive on February 4th during Season 1, free for all Black Ops Cold War players. Today, we're excited to debut the official logo and new narrative details for our next Zombies map. And here we have that new official logo for FirebaseZ, looking very cool. In less than 3 weeks, FirebaseZ will introduce Zombies fans to an all-new location set in the jungles of Vietnam, along with new characters, new enemies, new gameplay mechanics, and much more. And in keeping with Zombies tradition, a badass new wonder weapon awaits. I'm going to be excited to see what that's going to be. Now, without spoiling too much, let's get into the story so far. Requiem vs. Omega. Dimensional breaches continue to open around the world as both Omega and Requiem work in the shadows to ensure the secrecy of their discoveries. The greater public remains blissfully unaware of this deadly new arms race between East and West. As two sides continue to study the dark ether dimensions and the Ethereum crystals found within, each strives for an advantage over the other in the ongoing Cold War. The bad news, Requiem is falling behind. Omega Group's newest research outpost represents their resounding success in harnessing dark ether technology for their own gains. Equipped with an on-site dimensional gateway, they've acquired the ability to send soldiers and other conscripts into the dark ether to harvest Ethereum crystals straight from the source. As a result, Omega Group's scientific breakthrough in the last several months have far surpassed anything Requiem could have imagined. And there we have that image again with the note on it now. Omega has developed new limitless power source, so that is a power generator that they're using the Ethereum crystals as their power source. Destination Outpost 25. With the destruction of the Project End Station Anomaly site in their wake, Gregory Weaver and the agents of Requiem turn their attention to a far greater threat, a new Dark Ether outbreak site in Southeast Asia. After learning Agent Maxis has been captured by the Omega Group, Weaver deploys Requiem's strike team to infiltrate the facility where she's reportedly being held, Outpost 25. And here we have this image that was tweeted prior. And this is the place I spoke of, Omega Outpost 25. Omega Portal Chamber. This is where the portal is maintained to the Dark Ether. More soon. R. And against all odds, Requiem forces will infiltrate the outpost and rendezvous with the Omega Group informant, save Samantha Maxis, and above all else, survive the new horrors that await them in this abandoned research facility. So it looks like we're going on a mission to save Samantha, which I find that very cool. In the coming weeks, we'll have more FirebaseZ story details, new intel reveals, and the official gameplay trailer to share in the lead up to the launch. In the meantime, let's dive into additional content coming in Zombies as Season 1 continues. And here we have a badass image of the FirebaseZ map with a new boss enemy on it here. Maybe a mutated Nova or a Plague Hound combined. But very cool. Dark Ether ball in his mouth. Or whatever that may be. Energy source. And then that image of the drop down view. But here we see that big circular object in the back. Huge satellite dish. And off to the left, the blue light from the mystery box, but definitely some new characters there. New perk, Tombstone Soda, February 4th. As we may have not so subtly hinted on New Year's Eve, we're bringing a 7th perk to Black Ops Cold War Zombies alongside the launch of FirebaseZ, Tombstone Soda. But Treyarch, you ask, what's so new about Tombstone? Thanks for asking. Great question. When deciding on the next perk to introduce to Zombies, the design team reviewed the full history of every perk and ability from the past that centered around death, and ultimately rolled them into an incredibly useful perk for Black Ops Cold War. Tombstone Soda is all about manipulating and cheating the consequences of death, and you'll need it against the forces waiting for you in Vietnam. Unlike its first incarnation in Black Ops 2, the new and improved Tombstone Soda will now transform the player into a shadow within the dark ether after being downed. In this shadow form, you'll be equipped with weapons to help give you a fighting chance to revive yourself. However, if your health is reduced to 0 while in shadow form, you're dead. And here the image of Tombstone Soda being at tier 3 and everything that it can do for you. So that is a cool perk to have. It's kind of a who's who Tombstone combined. Fortunately, Tombstone's benefits only get better from there. Each perk comes with its own set of upgradable skills in Black Ops Cold War, and this one's no different. By investing Ethereum crystals into your Tombstone perk skill, you'll unlock the following upgrades. Tier 1, Shadow Form can regenerate health. Tier 2, increase down duration to 60 seconds. Tier 3, on death, drop a Tombstone stash that saves your weapons, equipment, and resources. That will come in very handy. You'll be able to grab a can from the Tombstone perk machine in FirebaseZ, and you'll also find it in the Der Wonderfizz machine in D Machina on February 4th. When in doubt, just remember those timeless jingle lyrics. Rest in pieces. Down for the count. New support score streaks in Intel February 4th. February 4th will also bring 2 new support score streaks to call in against the undead, the devastating artillery, and always satisfying napalm strike. When the action gets a little too hot, head over to the crafting table and turn the heat even higher. Oh, we love the smell of crispy zombies in the morning. And of course, the new zombies map means new in-game intel. Keep an eye out for new audio logs, documents, radio communications, dark ether, dispatches, and artifacts hidden throughout FirebaseZ starting on February 4th. You never know what you might find. Friendly reminder, if you haven't discovered 100% of the in-game intel hidden within D Machina on Onslaught yet, now's the time to complete your collection before the story continues. And a cool image of Sims there on Raid and Onslaught mode. New Onslaught map plus enemy types February 4th, in addition to new intel waiting for PlayStation Zombie Killers in Raid this week. Black Ops 2's Express is also coming to Onslaught and multiplayer later this season, along with new rewards and more intel to discover. The arrival of FirebaseZ will also introduce new enemy types into the mix on every Onslaught map in the same update. We tell you what or who they are, but then we're getting into spoiler territory. Nice try. And here the image of the Double Weapon XP event that is now live. Double Weapon XP Weekend now live as part of our 115-day celebration. We're kicking off the weekend with extended Double Weapon XP in Black Ops Cold War through 10 a.m. Pacific Time, Tuesday, January 19th. Whether you're playing D Machina, Cranked, or Onslaught this weekend, now's the time to jump in and level up your weapons twice as fast as zombies. And in case you've got some friends who've always wanted to try zombies for free and also want to get in on the Double Weapon XP, and that is right, the all-access Zombies Free Access Week continues. Zombie Free Access Week continues. For the first time ever, Zombies is available to play for free during Zombies Free Access Week. Grab your friends and take on the terrors of D Machina and the new Crank mode for free through January 21st. To start playing, simply search for Zombie Free Access on your platform store, download, and enjoy. Celebrating the community, there's no community on the planet or in other dimension for that matter quite like Zombies fans, and we wouldn't have it any other way. We've been blown away by creativity and ingenuity of some of our latest creations, and you were excited to share the spotlight with some of our recent favorites. And here we have a Plague Hound animation by Rhett Connor, which is very cool. And then we have the Fire Cell by Young Toff 1. Of course, the bunny on top of our mystery boxes, very neat. A drawing of Samantha Maxis by Ibrahim Babaloo. Hope I pronounced that right. Hope I didn't butcher it. But that is a very cool Samantha Maxis picture. And Russell Adler by Mira. Very cool drawing. And Losbian's Monkey Bomb tattoo. That is very sick. I like that. And now Samantha Maxis cosplay by Ultimus Alley. That is also very cool. Glad somebody finally did some cosplay. I haven't seen too much of that yet, but that's awesome. And then another Samantha Maxis cosplay by Cheesy Fries. That is so awesome. Too bad nobody did Gregory Weaver, though. But more to come in 2021. That's a wrap on this year's 115 day from everyone here at Treyarch. We'd like to give a huge shout out to every single fan who's come along with us on this crazy journey we call zombies, whether you've been with us since the mode's humble beginnings as a post-credit secret mole at war, or D Machina is your first undead rodeo. We're honored to have you in the community. Before we go, we'll leave you with this. What we've talked about today is just a glimpse of what's planned for zombies in 2021. If you think you know what to expect in Season 2, think again. Love Treyarch. So yeah, that is very awesome. Hope you enjoyed the coverage of the blog. I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye.